Alright guys, we're here in Las Vegas to find out if all those strip must-dos you've heard about are worth it. We want to thank today's sponsor, Royal Crawl. More about them later, but for now, let's go see if you should be spending your money in Vegas.
This is Braggins Adventures.
The Las Vegas sign is a free attraction, but you can actually only get to the parking lot for it heading southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard. So if you're coming into town, it's kind of a hassle to get to. But if you're leaving out of town or you don't mind doing some U-turns and stuff, you can get into the parking lot. It's actually a pretty big parking lot. You can wait in this long line, sure, and maybe ask someone to take your photo or pay the guy at the front to take it for you. Or you can do what I like to do, and that's just to take a photo off on the side right here, like these folks behind us. You're gonna get still a great shot. And if you stand in the right way, you can block the person that's taking the photo that was waiting in the line, so they're behind your body and it's just you and the sign in the background. You might even get a better shot because you might be able to angle it so the Mandalay Bay's in the background instead of looking straight at these palm trees behind the sign. That's my tip for you. Do I think it's worth it? No, I don't think it's worth coming over here for just a photo. Getting in and out of the parking lot's kind of a hassle, waiting in this line in the blazing sun. It's just not fun. There's much better spots in Vegas to take your photo, and I would head there instead. All right, guys, our next must-do strip attraction is the Shark Reef Aquarium down at Mandalay Bay. We're gonna find out if this is worth the price of admission. All right, guys, so we're done here at the Shark Reef Aquarium at the Mandalay Bay in Vegas as one of the must-do spots. Is it a must-do spot? Do you like sharks? Do you like fish? It's cool. Is it worth it, though? If I paid full price for this, no. It took 20 minutes to go through that thing, and I feel like we stopped because, I mean, you saw I was filming for you guys. If I paid full price, I'd be pretty mad right now. Fortunately, we got ours for free through My Vegas Rewards. If you're unfamiliar with My Vegas Rewards, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's a free slot app, but you earn real rewards. You don't have to spend money, but you get free stuff at MGM properties, like tickets to the Shark Reef Aquarium. So if you can get that, definitely come check this out. It's a good way to kill 20 minutes. And I'm sorry, sharks are freaking cool. All right, let's go to the next spot. Up next is Play Playground at the Luxor. This adult game room features interactive games and activities good enough to kill a couple hours. You pay an admission price and it comes with enough credits loaded on your lanyard to play each game one time. The lines can be very long for the more popular attractions, and I think that the credits per play system is dumb. Just say that you can come play each game one time instead of that game A is 5 credits and game B is 10 credits or whatever. The problem here is the price. You have to pay the admission price every time you go, even if you have credits left from the last visit. The bar is also way overpriced, and it's likely because they don't allow you to bring in your drinks from the casino, so you're trapped. I did it once, I'm unlikely to do it again. There are much better things to spend your money on in Las Vegas. If you haven't already, why not give us that thumbs up on this video and then click subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. It really helps out the channel. All right, guys, we are here at Tournament of Kings inside the Excalibur. So this is a medieval times dinner and tournament show. We're here to find out if this is worth it.
Yeah.
This is one of those strip must-dos that's absolutely worth the price. Now, full disclosure, we had half off because we have My Vegas Rewards, but we're gonna tell you if we would pay the full price once we're done. Ready to go inside?
Let's go.
Let's go. The cost is pretty high for this at first glance, but you're getting a full meal including dessert. Alcoholic beverages are pretty inexpensive here, and it's pretty entertaining, albeit cheesy show. At no point was I bored during the experience. Now keep in mind we were 2 adults with no children, and we honestly enjoyed ourselves. We received our tickets at half off thanks to My Vegas Rewards, and at that price, I would gladly do this again. Now if you're paying full price, I can still recommend this once. You'll be entertained and the food is decent. I think this one's worth it. We have a full-length Excalibur video linked in the description that goes into more detail. All right, guys, the next must-do strip item that we're gonna check out is here at the New York. We're gonna go ride the coaster. Now, I've ridden this coaster before and it beat me up pretty badly, but I wanted to do it again fresh for you guys so that my opinion on if it's worth it is accurate and current. Let's go. It used to be called the Manhattan Express, and now it's called the Big Apple Coaster. I can't film on the ride, so I'm gonna just throw some B-roll in from off the ride here. They don't let you take anything loose. I have to empty my pockets, rent a locker, all that stuff. But I remember this rattling the heck out of me last time I rode it, so I'm not sure how excited I am to try it another time for you guys. But we're gonna find out, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you what I thought. In the meantime, check this footage out. All right, guys, we're all done at the New York Big Apple coaster here. So it's $25 to ride this. So do I think it's worth it? Is a must-do? No, absolutely not. First off, it's not a must-do. It's pretty painful. The way you're seated in there, it's really tight. The seat molding itself is really tight against your body parts. That's as graphic as I can be on this channel. And $25 a ride? No, absolutely not worth $25 a ride. I'd pay 10 or 12 and do it once. So here's the deal. My Vegas Rewards usually has this for free. I believe it's considered a premium reward, but you can trade your loyalty points and get one ride on this for free. I highly recommend doing that. Then sure, absolutely it's worth it. Go ride it for free, definitely. But if you're paying $25 a ride on this, you're doing something wrong. All right, guys, we're at the Eiffel Tower viewing deck. This is not the restaurant. This is not the bar, nothing. We're going up to see if the view's worth it. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let me start by saying this is a pretty claustrophobic experience. So if you're prone to claustrophobia, it's probably a skip. The elevator ride up is supervised and honestly uncomfortable. And I don't mean physically, it was just awkward. Then, with the way the caging is around the deck, it all just feels like you're visiting a jail. Sure, the views of the Bellagio fountains or the Sphere are nice, but I personally think the fountains are best viewed from ground level, and the Sphere just isn't as exciting as people want it to be. On top of that, there are strip bars offering this view for free, and if you're staying in any hotel mid-strip, you have this view as well. This experience probably had its heyday in the early 2000s. I think it's more impressive looking up at the Eiffel Tower from down below. Be sure to check us out on social media. We're on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and right here on YouTube. It's Braggins Adventures across all 5. All right, guys, our next must-do strip activity is here at the Link Promenade. We're going to do the Link High Roller. But we have done this before. This time specifically, we are going to do it with the happy hour. That's what we're focusing on. Is it worth it for the half-hour unlimited beverages? So we're going to go up there. We get bottomless beverages for 30 minutes as the wheel spins around. We're going roughly at sunset. We're going to see if it's worth it. You ready? Come on. All right, guys, we're here in the High Roller. We are about to do 30 minutes of bottomless drinks. See how far we can get in the 30-minute ride around this thing. We're ready for some gorgeous views of the Strip, gorgeous views of the valley behind us, but most importantly, we're gonna check out beverages. All right, guys, we're done on the Link High Roller happy hour. We've done this before. You've seen it on our channel, but we've never done happy hour. This is us to go. I have probably 5 to 6 ounces of whiskey. She's got 2 very generous gin and tonics. Is it worth it? At the end of the day, if you asked me before we did it, I would have said no. We've done it without the happy hour. You can take your drinks on as long as they're in plastic. And it was fun. With the happy hour and with the right crowd though, cheers. Shout out to Joe, the bartender at the Link High Roller. If you can, try to request him in your compartment. We had a blast, guys. We met people from England. We met, there was a couple from California that renewed their vows. That's pretty awesome. We had a good time. Cheers. We're gonna go party some more. Here we go. All right, the next should you do it strip must do is actually our sponsor for today's video, Royal Crawl. We're gonna find out if it's worth the price to come do this at the Link Promenade. Now, they are our sponsor for this video, but you know we're still gonna be honest with you and let you know if it's worth it if you're gonna pay full price. And I've got a little surprise for you at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around to find out how to get discount tickets here. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we are just about done with the Royal Crawl here. We're on stop number 5, which is Flour and Barley. We've actually been here before. We've featured this spot on one of our pizza comparison videos. You know what? Royal Crawl's been really good to us. They've been really great. We thank them for sponsoring this video, but you know we're still going to give you our honest opinion. Do this. This is so freaking rad. I had so much fun today.
I love it.
All right, guys, our next must-do Vegas attraction, is it worth it, is going to be the Flylink zip line, which is above us. If you could see those wires there. Alyssa and I are both doing this. Full disclosure, we did get a Groupon for this, but we're going to let you know if we will pay full price. Are you ready to go Flylink zip line? It looks kind of scary. Have you been on a zip line? Let us know in the comments below. For now, let's go. All right, guys, we are at the Flylink. We just finished the zip line. Is it worth full ticket price? It was fun, I guess. There are better zip lines out there. Now, don't worry. Many of you suggested that we go to the one downtown, the Slotzilla. We're doing that for you in an upcoming downtown Vegas video. For now, though, as far as strip must-dos, I bypassed the zip line. Sorry. All right, guys, we're here at Circus Day because I'm going to the Adventure Dome. That is often touted on lists as a must-do in Vegas. We're gonna find out if it's worth it. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, guys, we're inside the Adventure Dome. I've been told on a non-crowded day, you can get through all these attractions in 2 hours. I'm not gonna ride everything because I have a lot of stuff I gotta shoot today. I have very limited time on this north end of the strip, but I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna check out a couple of attractions so that I can determine if this is worth $60 admission. That doesn't even count like the ticketing fees. It's $60 to get in here. Today they're open noon to 7, and I think those are pretty similar hours all throughout the week. They might open a little earlier on the weekends. I was here when I was a kid when it first opened. I don't honestly remember a whole lot about it. I remember back then though, you paid per ride. Similar to the way when Disneyland first opened, you could buy a per ride ticket. And now it's a general admission, unlimited thing. They give you a wristband. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, obviously I can't film on the roller coasters, right? But this one's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a, if you don't like coasters, you're not gonna like this. It's a little jolty, but honestly, it was fun. Is it a $60 roller coaster though? I mean, if you paid $60 to come here and just ride that coaster over and over again, and you love coasters, yeah, sure, for sure. But like you pay 60 bucks to go to Magic Mountain, but you get to go on a bunch of different coasters. This place has 2 and then some kiddie rides. You know what I mean? We're not done yet though. Let's go back downstairs now and check out some of the rest of the park. Also an extra charge. Guys, I'm gonna call it right now. This is 100% not worth $60. I think if I paid 25 and I was going to spend my entire Vegas day in here, I guess maybe. I just don't think there's enough to do to warrant a $60 price tag. When you pay $60 at Magic Mountain, you're gonna be there maybe 8 a.m. to midnight, right? At best. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Here, the guy literally told me it takes 2 hours to do every single attraction if it's not a crowded day. So I'm guessing at the $60 price tag, there aren't a whole lot of crowded days here. I just don't think it's worth it, guys. I'm gonna call this one right now, skip. We do have one more must-see attraction north of here that I'm about to take you to. But this ain't it. You can skip it. All right, guys, the last must-do activity that we're checking out in this video for you is right here. It's the Strat Tower. Now, we're not gonna be doing any rides on here. We're literally just paying the admission price to go up there. Is it worth the 30 bucks just to go up to this observation deck? Especially when you go to places like Skyfall or the Waldorf Astoria bar for free. We're gonna find out right now. Let's go. Guys, we just got out of the apparently double-decker elevators, which is something I've never seen in my life. I guess they're 2 on top of each other. So he's actually 1 flight above us, the other elevator. Very informative person is in there with you, tells you all about the thing. But here we are, up here, we're on the 108th floor right now, which is the indoor deck. We're obviously gonna go check out the outdoor deck as well. Let's go. All right, guys, we're coming up to the 109 foot, or 109th floor. However, their signage is misleading. So we're only at 871 feet, not the 1,100 feet. Because that includes the slingshot right up there. All right. Pretty cool view of the strip there. Here's one of the other rides. Now the rides typically don't open till later. This is that slingshot one. It's like the roller coaster, but it just launches you to the end there and then flings you back and forth. That's obviously an additional charge on top of the admission to get up here. Bungee jumping is additional, and then the tower launcher at the top is additional. I'm gonna go around the other side. A little hazy today. Come around here. Oh, this is that arm ride that I don't think's been open for quite a while. But here you've got downtown again. So it's not really 360-degree views up here because they've got, you know, about 100 degrees of it blocked with attractions. There's that one way up there. It's like a drop tower style. I'm gonna go check out the upper inner. Let's see if this is anything different than down below. It's definitely air conditioned in here, I'll give them that. Got temporary tattoos, and that's about it up here. Restrooms. So there's restrooms on both levels, it looks like. All right, so we've made it up. We've walked around the 108th floor indoor observation. We're up on the 109th floor outdoor observation. Alyssa, is this worth $30 a person?
No.
I agree. We're only using one mic up here, guys, because it was easier. So if you can't hear Alyssa, she said no. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. First off, go ahead.
If you're here at night.
Yeah, okay, so your pass when you buy it is good for the whole day. So they open at 10 a.m., they close at 12:30 a.m. You can come back and forth, in and out, all day long. They did say it looks really cool at night. We're not gonna be here at night. If you've been at night, let us know in the comments below if you think that's pretty cool, but I just don't see it. And it's supposed to be 360-degree views. It's not, because they've got a ride on either end. So literally half of the, I'd say it's 180 degrees is blocked. I just don't. Can you hear the whistling? Someone's jumping or bungeeing. Someone bungeed right behind us. I don't know, it's cool, but like, I feel like the views honestly from the Mandalay Bay and Delano bars up on the top floor, like, what is that, the 55th floor or something?
Yeah.
I think those are cooler because you're more like in the strip, like you're a little lower than this, sure, but like, I don't know. I like the views better from there, and that's free. I don't think it's worth it. Now, that being said, if you have a Las Vegas Advisor membership, you get that coupon book, you get buy one, get one to get up here. And it's good on the packages too. So if we had bought a package with the rides included, the buy one, get one is good on that as well. They're also on Groupon regularly. Don't pay full price, get some kind of discount. Whatever that ends up being, find a discount for this. There are tons of them available online. I would not pay full price for this though. All right, guys, well, that's our video about, like, I guess we're gonna call this part one for must-do Vegas attractions. Are they worth it? That's the end of part one. We'll do part two.
Yeah.
Because obviously we didn't do every must-do attraction. So we're coming back in December. We're gonna try to cram a few more in, then we're back in February. We'll cram a few more in. We're gonna get you a part two. But that's our video for today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.
Bye. Now, don't think I forgot my promise to you. There's a 50% off code for today's sponsor, the Royal Crawl, in the description below, along with a link to that huge savings book, the Las Vegas Advisor, that we mentioned when we were at the Stratosphere.